Good afternoon. My name is Adnan Morshed. I came to MIT in 1993 from the other side of the world. My first semester at MIT was rough. I was lonely, missing my family and friends back home. The head of the department was Stanford Anderson. Once in a while, I would run into him in the hallway or at some evening lectures. Like many other new students, my interaction with him limited to rather mundane rituals of hellos and how are yous. He didn't teach a course at the time, so opportunities to know him better were few and far between. Yet, in those brief and trivial infinite corridor exchanges, I noticed that Stanford Anderson was gracious, kind, gentle, and endearing. His polite demeanor, his non-judgmental and slightly melancholic gaze, and occasional handshakes made me feel something like these. Oh, this is a cool dude. I was glad that Stan was the head of the department. He, in some inexplicable way, made an international student like me feel at home. I just didn't know how he did it, but he did, and he did it well. Stan, however, didn't know that secretly I was very jealous of something that he had possessed. Can you imagine what it was? His surreally shiny silver hair. In an awkward moment of self-orientalizing pastiche, I told myself, I must have that hair once I grow up or grow wiser, if ever. I got to know Stan better, really better, by the end of my first semester at MIT, when he called me to his office to say that he was very pleased with my proposal for the Schlossman Research Grant. Ever since, I have been Stan's student, advisee, and later, may I say, friend. He was a guide in the true sense of the word, giving sound intellectual advice and inspiring to do more and better. But there was something truly exceptional, extraordinary about Stan. He was one of those rare teachers, I thought, who could effortlessly mix intellectual, critical guidance with an attitude that I would like to call empathy. It was not pretense to win over advisees. It was who he naturally was. Yes, at times he could have been a bit intimidating or even crack a dry joke or two that no one had a clue about. But his innate ability to conflate guidance and empathy, rigor and affection made him not just a teacher, but ultimately, I think, a father figure. A father figure is a unique, strange, mysterious, sublime, and beautiful trope. Most archetypal filial quests, Homer's Telemachus looking for his father Odysseus, are often more than longing for a father lost. It is less about a real father than a peculiar yearning for a father figure who is neither a father nor a provider. That figure assures, scolds, directs, guides, writes stern emails, and sometimes lukewarm recommendation letters, and gives grants, hopefully large ones, all without being an actual father. This is the father figure that a doctoral student seeks out when he or she is unsure of a topic or its ongoing direction, yet can show up at his office and easily strike a vague, rambling, nervous conversation. He doesn't mind it though. He doesn't repeatedly and furtively look at his watch. He listens patiently and eventually provides some much needed advice as to how to get beyond the roadblock. And I'm talking about Stanford Anderson. He inspired both awe and admiration. He was a worthy, useful, loving canvas onto which we, or many students could project our filial expectations. I have always been proud to call him a teacher and a mentor, and all along I have remained envious of his sublime silver hair. I'm sad that he's gone, but I'm so glad that we could gather today to celebrate the life of this indomitable teacher, a father figure who truly inspired us. My deepest condolences to Nancy and the family. Rest in peace, Stan. We will miss you forever.